Let's go. All right. We've got this fight first, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Voice of Reason. How are you going, dude? Voice of Reason, bro. I remember there was DWCS at 7:57. No way, yeah. I was surprised myself because normally it always starts at 10 a.m. for me. And right now, like, it was 11. Like, I got on early to get everything organized. And I was like, okay, it's an hour later than what I thought anyway. Voice of Reason says, let's go. Yep. It starts at 8 here, so 3 minutes off. Dude, I feel like there's going to be a few finishes on this card at least, so I'm excited. I'm ready to go. Voice of Reason says, I didn't watch long enough to see contracts, but I guess only one guy got a contract. I thought a few people deserved one, but that's what I heard last week. I mean, no, I'm pretty sure everyone who won got a contract except for Vagabov. Pretty sure everyone got a contract. Because I'm pretty sure Dana probably didn't like the fact that Vagabond was just controlling the whole time. No finish as well. But I'm pretty sure they gave a contract to Damian Pinnes. Gave a contract to Campbell as well. Gave a contract to pretty much every single person, I believe. We'll see how many people get contracts this week, but I'm pretty sure 4 people got it. The under 2.5 is 155. If you parlay this. Oh, this is his parlay he's got. I don't like that over 1.5 rounds for Lucas Caldas and Magomed Zanikov. I also have Emmanuel Rodriguez by decision, so I don't like that bet either. Oh my god, this fight should end in this first fight here. Like, it should be a Luke Fernandez win in the fucking first round, easily. Look at Pergantino, man, on this photo. Look at Pergantino. Oh my god. Pergantino in his fight photo looks like an absolute disgrace, man. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Popo23 says, is it already on? It's not on yet, man. I'll let you know when it's on. I've got like a fight clock here and stuff like that. I'll shout it out. Voice of Reason says, I would not listen to Yanni if I were to make bets. I'm pretty sure those betting sponsors tell him to give like 2 good bets and 1 bad one at least. That's what it seems like. Well, it feels like he's almost doing it on purpose sometimes, like with a shocking bet. Papa says, Tar, yep. Let's go, guys. I feel like, this was one of the Contender Series events where I was like, I felt like I didn't even want to bet on this because so many fights could go either way. And besides, like, maybe Luke Fernandez, like, this fight, I just feel like he wins it almost guaranteed, but it just feels a bit up in the air. So, like, I didn't want to bet, but I ended up creating some of these bets that you guys can see on the screen, of course, like down here. But we'll see how they plan out. Oh my god. Look at fucking Pergantino. He just looks so bad, man. I was doing so much like... Oh my god. It's a disgrace, then. Oh my god. Like, is anyone else seeing this? I don't know if anyone else is watching the actual stream for Contender Series right now. Can anyone see how overweight this guy is for the weight class? Dear God, man. They should have never got this guy, man. Papo says that guy is out of shape, man. Yeah, I've been saying it the whole time. I was like, this guy was completely overweight. I watched him fight a fight with at least 2 dudes who were more overweight than him as well. Oh, man, it's a fucking disgrace, man. Like, it's really bad. But I don't know why the UFC gets it. It's alright. Alright, Papo, if you wanted to know, it is starting soon. Pergantino's coming out. Probably should start in the next couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. Papo's laughing. Yeah, I agree, man. It's a pretty sad. Let's do this, guys. Listen, they're talking about Rafael like he's the next go to the sport or something, but come on, guys. He's been versing absolute cans of cans. To be fair, though, I will give him some respect. Yeah, no, you're welcome, Papa. It's all good, man. To give him some respect, the guy does come forward and the guy does scrap, but there's not much technique there, and all he's got is probably that he can hit decently hard, but man, he's too overweight for this weight class. Pretty bad. Like, Luke Fernandez has got all the credentials. All right. We've got the first. We've got two bets on this fight, right? Luke by finish in a parlay because Luke by anything, Luke by KO, his money line is all actually unplayable right now. It's pretty bad, right? So we've got Luke to start round two, no. So it's going to be staying inside the first round, is what I believe. And then by finish as well. So if Pergantino wins this, it would be insane to me. All right, we're getting started. All right. I'm going to start the fight clock. Let's go. Oh my god, he's done. Yeah, great. Yeah. Dude, that's a disgrace, bro. That's a disgrace, man. That has to be the biggest disgrace I've ever seen, dude. Oh, fucking, I said it. I said this guy should be nowhere near, like, this fucking level of MMA. I said he should get this finish in the first fucking round 100% of the time. Voice of Reason says, wow, you called it. Thanks, man. Dude, I just knew it. It's just absolute fucking terrible, man. Oh my god, that's the worst shit I've ever seen, I think. Dude, it was probably maybe, if you're lucky, 10, 15 seconds. Dude, that was a disgrace. Come on. They should have never got Pergantino in the first place. I don't know where. Going back to Noite de Guerra, the organization. See you, mate. Dude, what are these people talking about? I don't understand what Anthony Smith's talking. Voice of Reason says, if this wasn't DWCS, Tapology would flag that for unfair fight matchmaking. Yo, dude, 100%. 1,000,000% that would have been put as a setup. Can I just say that, like, when Anthony Smith is saying something like there's nothing to fix there, that's just precision striking. The guy just literally stood there. I could have thrown a 1-2 and it would have knocked him out. Oh my god. You know, I bet you he got a finish in the first 15 seconds and Dana's not happy. Because that just was shit. That was terrible, man. Obviously, Luke couldn't have done any better. So they gotta give him a contract, but it was like horrendous, you know? Oh man. Dude, I promise you, if you're, Voice of Reason, if you guys are there, whatever, right? I promise you, I would have put like 10 units on this fight to end in like the first round if there was like, if it was paying, if it was like a plus 100 or something like that, or even like plus 160. But the fact that it was paying absolute fucking nothing was pretty sad. It was paying like maybe, I think, like 120, something like that, 112. Listen, I'm happy for Fernandez, but they basically just like fucking laid up the easiest victory you've ever seen in your life. Dude, oh my God. I still can't believe it. Like, what the fuck? Hope you're doing well, Voice of Reason, by the way. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you've had a good day since it's, even though it's like early for me, it's a bit later for you. So hope you're having a good one, dude. Dude, this a fuck. This is a disgrace of a thing in the matchmaking. I never want to see someone like that get drafted again, like over other people that should be in here in the contender series. All right, moving over to the next round, next fight. Voice Reason says, "Yeah, man, looking forward to this card this weekend, especially Charles Gamrot and Figgy Montel. Yeah, dude, I'm working on my video right now as well. I'm hoping it'll be out the next day. Um, but I'm excited. Like, I love watching Charles fight, but I'm just nervous, you know. I want to see how he fights after getting knocked out like that. It's the first time he's ever been knocked out, like flatlined like that before. All right. Now we just need this fight to go under 1.5 rounds, and we win a bit of chunk of change right here. Did he just say every opponent he's faced has entered undefeated? Yeah, maybe it's because they've never fought in their lives and they're absolute cans. What are they talking about? Dude, he's had absolutely no competition. How could you say something like that? Listen, I don't want to say anyone's on some special vitamins or any sort of like anything like that, but this guy is night and day fucking built. Like, he's a unit compared to how he used to be. This is insane. Voice of Reason says, I like Gamrod, so if he wins, I won't be tripping, but I like Charles as well. I just know his time is about up and got to be realistic about these things. Yeah, dude. I think, you know, you'll probably listen. You're one of the only people in here, so I'll tell you right now. Like, I'm midway through the prediction. I've been talking about going like Gamrot's side for a while now, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might have switched over to Charles just for this one, just because like he still looked pretty good. The only obviously Topuria destroyed him, but like the amount of submission attempts he had against Armin Sarukian. He still made the fight very close. He's been looking good against pretty much everyone else. And it's like Gamrot's going to need to control him for 3 rounds in total, avoid every single submission attempt. And if they stay on the feet, like, I just, you know, obviously he's going to be the better striker, in my opinion. But like you said, I do like Gamrot as well. So I'm not upset if he does win. But having Charles as an underdog, it's like, it feels good to pick him. You know what I mean? Like, Charles Oliveira as an underdog, and like, it feels just crazy. Voice of Reason says, I'm just nervous about it being on the feet with Charles. Gamrot's chin on a normal day is probably as bad as Charles' chin after getting flatlined by Ilya, yeah. I'm nervous for him because I don't know if he's going to fight any different, you know, especially after getting knocked out like that. I don't know if he fights more tentative at all, because that sort of shit can really affect you big time. It's a big worry. All right. Fight's going to start soon. Hedrick's in the octagon. It's probably going to start in the next few seconds. All right. Dude, this guy looks fucking jacked, man. It's actually ridiculous. Do they not test these fucking guys before they get in here? Like, give him the fucking USADA. There's no USADA anymore, is there? But give him some fucking test, because this guy looks too good. In not an attraction way. He looks just too good in terms like this guy looks like a fucking bodybuilder stepping in there right now. Fight's going to be starting soon, probably in the next 20-30 seconds. Voice of Reason says, holy fuck, look at his shoulders. Some of those muscles don't grow like that naturally, dude. Listen, like I said, I don't want to insinuate anything, but dude. Who has fucking shoulders that look like bowling balls like that? It's actually ridiculous. And it's not like, oh, okay, this guy has looked like that his whole career. He looks like he ate the skinnier version of him before. You know what I mean? He has not looked like this the whole time. He's still not that great of a fighter. And, Donovan Hendrick is not proven. So we'll have to see what happens. So, muscles doesn't help your fighting ability at the end of the day. All right, fight clock's going to start now. We just need this fight to go under 1.5 rounds and we make some money. Let's go. Fight starting. Donovan Hendrick always starts off very, very quick, so... He goes for a massive right hand. He misses it. Hendrick gets him down straight away after Diaz goes for a knee. Diaz takes down Hendrick. He's got his back. He jumps on the back already. Voice of Reason says, being super muscle bound can hurt your cardio. I do agree. All right, he's off the back now. He's against the cage. Man. Diaz is holding Hendrick against the cage. This is not what we'd like. We like some scrappiness, especially when we're wanting to go under 1.5 rounds. But this is what Hendrick hasn't faced before. I said there's a chance Hendrick gets broken in this fight. By someone who's obviously more experienced, There's always a chance you get broken. Oh, Slick says, what's up, man? How you going, dude? I hope you're having a good day right now. Slick says, that first fight was quick. It was very quick, man. It was an actual disgrace of a team, would you believe it? I was saying the whole time that Pergantino's probably gets knocked out straight away because he's really bad. So it didn't surprise me in the slightest. Hendrick looks nervous right now after that first exchange. Nice calf kick, though, for Hendrick. Nice kick for Hendrick. Hendrick's being a bit patient. This is good for Hendrick, to be more patient, but it's bad for me if I want to cash this bet. Hendrick is moving forward. He's throwing some good punches. He had Diaz backing up, but Now they're in the center of the octagon again. Nice jab from Hedrick. Nice high kick from Hedrick. Dude, I'm so annoyed. I've been unwell like the past week as well. Good exchange from both guys. Yeah, Hedrick's literally never gone outside the first like 2-3 minutes. Dude, Diaz looks just like a full weight class above him. This is weird, man. Like, why do they not? I feel like they don't test these guys. Nice jab for Hedrick. Nice body shot for Diaz. Hedrick's clinching. I have a feeling this bet's not cashing. They're just clinching against the fence, man. What are we doing, boys? Come on. Let's start scrapping or something. We want some contracts in here. Nice right hand from Hedrick. Nice right hand from Diaz. They're scrapping. Hedrick's got good head movement, but he gets rocked, I think. He's got the back of Hedrick. He's trying to drag him down. He's holding him against the cage again. Good elbow from Hedrick. Back elbow. 17 seconds left in the first round. Diaz keeps doing the same thing. He's trying to get the back of Hedrick. It's done. That first round's over. Yeah, I'd give it to Diaz, I'm pretty sure. You know, for the control, rocking him. Looks like he hurt him a little bit. Dude, that knee. How did he not knock him out there? Dude, that body kick was so hard. Let's see if Hedrick's not broken here. Nice high kick from Hedrick. Nice right hand. He's got to put together more combinations, especially as he's coming forward. Because Diaz has very, very nice kicks. You don't want to stay in kicking range the whole time with him. You got to box him. Nice jab. You know, if Hedrick just committed to more boxing combinations, he'd probably get him out of there, honestly. Nice try for the spinning wheel kick. Voice of Reason says, yes, I feel like Hedrick's got the striking edge. He does in the boxing, 100% he does. But in terms of kicks, like Diaz has got very, very nice kicks. You just got to box him. Like it's so, you can tell Diaz is not throwing much with his hands. Okay, Diaz jumps guillotine. This is where you lay ground and pound, Hedrick. Come on, champ. This is where we lay the ground and pound. There we go. Don't grab the fence, man. Dude, he just needs to fucking get to a distance slightly. Start boxing this guy, man. Nice little elbow. Oh, nice right hand. All right, this bet's gone, guys. Thought it'd go under 1.5 rounds. Voice of Reason says that was one of the worst fence grabs I've ever seen. Dude, it was so clear. I don't even know why these guys do this shit. Oh well, obviously I do know it's because it's fucking cheating and it's like to hold yourself back up. But come on, guys. Like, really, like, just get better fucking takedown defense. Remember, Diaz is a pretty credentialed black belt, I'm pretty certain. So we do not like this position if you're someone who's picked Hedrick like me. Good job from Hedrick. Keeps turning in. Diaz is doing the same thing over and over again. $121. Oh no! I haven't started the fight clock. Why didn't anyone tell me? We've got 1 minute and 8 seconds, 1 minute 7 seconds left. I'm so sad. No one told me, guys. This is going to be a pretty clear Diaz win in the end if they end up going to decision here. It's probably not even going to make it. Looks like he's going to get the submission here. Hedrick's going to go to sleep if he doesn't tap. Nice win. I should have gone not to go 3 rounds. Should have gone that instead of under 1.5. Good win, though. Good win from Diaz. That's going to be the next fight. Imanol. That's going to be a good fight, too. So we got Imanol Zanikov as well. Yeah, well done for getting the finish there. This was going in. This was such a 50-50 pick. Like, it's insane. Nice win. Ooh. All right, we're going to swap over now to this fight here. Voice of Reason says he looks gassed. Yeah, dude. These guys were never going to go like full distance, or like full distance for a big scrap. Both of them. Like even Donovan wouldn't have gone that far. They're just not used to it. Or, at his size, he wouldn't be able to do it now. And Donovan's like definitely not used to it. But dude, they're interviewing him, and man, I'm just looking at this dude's fucking chest and traps and shit. Impressive. Oh, dude, I was hearing that there's talks of Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje soon. I think it will be like the first pay-per-view of the year next year. So, I don't know how keen I am for that fight, because I would pick Ilia by KO in probably the first 2 rounds. But that is something that can happen. Voice of Reason says Ilya getting divorced, his next opponent gets dusterized, man. I see. Dude, I heard about that too. Like, I think he's got 2 or 3 kids with her as well. It's pretty sad, But yeah. Next opponent's gonna get fucking clobbered, man, and I think it's gonna be Gaethje at the end of the day, because I don't think Ilya fights this year. He probably fights first pay-per-view next year. You know what? I might put a bet. Fight's probably not going to start for a little bit, guys. We're still watching the interview. But if you guys want to see what my current bets are for each of the remaining fights, obviously we didn't win this bet, which was Fernandez Pergantino to start round 2. No, which was good. That was correct, but Diaz Hedrick to go under 1.5 rounds didn't cash. We've still got Luke Fernandez, we've got Imanol, Rodriguez, and Zainakov. That'll be a good bet. Mark Vologden to win by KO. I've got a little bit on that. And then I've got the fight to not start round 3. I think maybe someone gets a submission or a finish potentially. So Even if Adrian Luna gets a submission or if Mark Verlogden gets a KO, either of those would be good as long as it's in the first 2 rounds. Then the last fight, I do have it to end in the first round. And then that parlay with Imanol and Luke Fernandez by finish. Ooh. Also, I'm going to add it on real quick right now. That was my change. I think Rock Jr. is pretty tough, so we'll see if he can finish him. Slick says Larry's graphic design tool leaked, huh? Yeah, dude, I use Canva all the time, man. I've mentioned it before in the past. Like, I make all my own slides. I make my thumbnails. I do all the editing for my videos. Pretty much everything I've ever made for like the channel is by me, except for like the like banner and stuff. I got someone to make that. But yeah, I make like all the stuff, all the slides for my videos, all the thumbnails and stuff. But there's no leak, man. I've mentioned it many times. I could go through Canva and stuff. It's a good tool. I'd love if they sponsored me, man. Give me a free membership or something like that to Canva. I would love a free membership to Canva because right now I'm on the free version. I don't even use a paid version. We're waiting for this fight to start now. All right, they're coming out. What is my mic picking up? In audio. Dude, I'm just looking over at my mic and stuff like that. Oh. Big prospect in Imanol Rodriguez. What's the reason says Imanol was just on tough. He wasn't that great. You don't think so? You don't think he was that great? I think he was versing fuck, who was it? It was Joseph Morales, is that right? I thought he looked good, but he technically could have arguably won that fight against Joseph Morales, I believe, but I thought he just edged a loss there. I thought he should have been given the third round, but then lost like the first and second. But I might need to rewatch that. But I don't think he'll get as many finishes as he's been getting. All right, fight starting. All right, we're starting it. Voice Resident says, I didn't really think anyone on tough was that great, except maybe the guy who won. Oh, Donchenko, yeah. I feel we've seen much better on DWCS this season than anyone on tough. That's usually the case. Tough guys like can listen. They can get a lot of shit guys on tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like DWCS has had many top guys come out of there. All right, guys. You guys got to let me know what happens. I got to take a call. Dude, what happened? Did he get rocked by a punch as I came back, or was it a slip? Dude, Rock Jr.'s tough, man. He's recovering. He hits very hard, though. He's going to need to survive here. He's going to need to move. Dude. What a win. That was wild, man. Slick says someone start typing the play-by-play action. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah. Insane finish. It was a great fight while it lasted. Alright, that bet's gone. The one that I did by decision there. Fantastic win, though. It was a right hand that grazed, like, look like the right side of his temple there. I feel bad for Rock and Seiko because he's quite good. And he could be in the UFC too. Voice Razor says nasty win. I can't imagine fighting with braces. Yeah, dude. It's got to cut up your gums really bad, man. Imanol's going to do good things in the UFC. In the flyweight division, he's going to do good things. Congratulations to him, man. Ooh, this will be the next fight. This is going to be such a losing day for me if these guys don't start winning these picks here. Crazy stuff. We're getting through quite a few fights pretty quickly, which is good. Probably end up finishing this contender series in like another 30, 35 minutes. What are some of your favorite fighters, guys? Like, I'm just trying to like pass the time here, you know, because these things can get like pretty boring, like in the middle of them, like when they're going on. And like, what would be some of your favorite fighters? Could say favorite fighters, favorite fights that you've seen, maybe. He wants a rematch with Joseph Morales. It's pretty cool. Yeah, what are your favorite fighters, guys? Like favorite fighters or favorite fights? Let me know. I'd like to know, you know. You guys sort of already know my favorite fighters. Finally, can we get into it? Well, I hope the stream's not too delayed because I'm seeing a message come through right now. Voice of Reason says my favorite fight is probably Joanna and Wei Lee. That was such a crazy scrap, and then Marais versus Marab is like an honorable mention because I think it's the best comeback ever in the sport. Dude, that's pretty good. Two pretty good picks there, I think, for like fights. And like not many people are gonna argue with something like that, I don't think. Like especially Wei Lee and Joanna. It was like that was a fight that made people sort of respect WMMA in a way of like saying, okay, this can be super, super exciting. So it's awesome to see. Dude, if you've been watching my vids for a bit, I made a vid a long time ago now. Probably one of the, no, not that long ago. I've only been doing this for like a year, maybe a year and a bit, right? But one of my first vids I made on like a random topic was one of the greatest fights of all time for me personally. And that fight was Yuri versus Glover. So Yuri versus Glover to me was like up there because it was just like a fight that something was happening every round. There was big moments, there was reversals every single round, and then it ends in a finish as well. That was a reversal. You know what I mean? So it was just crazy. Voice Reason says, I don't think Marab Marais is the best fight ever, but it's such a good comeback if you need some inspiration on a shit day, throw it on. Yeah, dude. I understand what you mean. Dude, like, what are the fights like? I'm trying to think of like crazy comebacks in fights. I bet everyone talks about like the fucking probably the Pat Barry versus Chet Congo one where like he's getting completely rocked like three times and he knocks him out in like the first round. Voice of Reason says that's such a good fight, great comeback. Yeah, dude, I appreciate it. It is a good fight, man. I think Darren Elkins has had some good comebacks in his fights. I'm trying to think like who else has great comebacks in their fights. I think Yair Rodriguez was losing to Korean Zombie, wasn't he? And then he like up elbowed Korean Zombie KO in the last few seconds or something. Voice of Reason says Darren Elkins had a great comeback. I don't remember who against, but he got the shit beat out of him for 2 rounds and then pulled off a crazy sub. Yeah, I remember. Or like there was one where he got like a knee or something. I remember he got like a crazy knee against the fence. The guy like flopped, bent down. Dude, it's crazy. There's so many that like I've watched so many fights. It's so hard to fucking remember anything. I'll be honest. Like my memory's bad anyway, but people love like good comeback moments. Like when Leon got that head kick over Usman after losing like very clearly, like he lost like what was it like 3 rounds, 3 rounds to one. He was gonna lose the fight pretty much. Then he gets it in the last minute. Everyone loves those sort of moments. Wizard says yes, that was so iconic, but aside from that moment, that fight was awful. Yeah, he sort of just dominated him, took him to the ground, controlled him, kept getting backed up against the cage the whole time. You know, Joshua Van always has good fights. I made a video covering like exciting fighters a while ago, and I knew from when Joshua Van like got into the UFC, I was like, this guy's gonna put exciting fights on, and I'm happy he's like lived up to it. If anything, he's surpassed it by quite a lot. I might pick him to beat Pantoja if they fight, honestly. Which reason says Charles Johnson, he's turning into a comeback artist as well. Speaking of Joshua Van, yeah. There's a few dudes out there that are like prospect killers, man. Like prospect killers, dude. Charles Johnson's one of those guys. Christian Rodriguez is one of those guys. He loses to pretty much every like older dude he loses to, it seems, and then every prospect that's undefeated he just destroys. Like Christian Rodriguez, like I think he beat Raul Rosas Jr. He beat Austin Bashi. He's beaten someone else as well. I'm trying to remember who else he beat, but those two guys were very very good that he beat. Those are two great wins. And then he loses to Andre Philly and gets submitted by fucking Julian Erosa, which is I could not believe it. He should have been knocking out Julian Erosa in the first like round or two. All right, fight's finally starting, guys. Thank goodness. So if you like the stream, guys, please leave a like on the stream. Dude, he's such a miniature tank, this guy. All right, fight starting. Dude, Vologden's got crazy kicks, guys. I'm telling you right now. Like, I was watching a bunch of fight tape on him, and he's got like super, super fast kicks from range. For a shorter dude who's very stocky, his kicks are ridiculous, man. I hope he uses them in this fight. It's got a very good low kicks, but I'm talking about like spinning heel kicks, kicks to the body, crazy, crazy hard kicks to the body. Jeez, these boys are fucking scrapping in the pocket here. Luna's going to want to take this guy down for sure. Vologden's got such a low center of gravity, though. They're just talking about what I'm saying, guys. How do I know? It's like that feeling like when you say something and then like you hear like Joe Rogan or John Anik say it and you feel like you're an actual like you're not a casual, you know? Nice shots from Vologden, but he is taking some punches. Did he check that kick? Wow, the spinning kicks, I did say it. Good scrap from the boys here. Nice jab to the body. Jeez, bowled him over with the jab. Damn, Sislik. He looks like a full weight class below, though. It's a good fight so far, though. These guys are fucking going after it. Oh, did Vologden drop him for a second, or it was a slip? Nice body shot from Vologden. Nice shots from Vologden. He's just missing this uppercut. He's got to stop ducking his head down to the right side. He's just going to get kicked up there. Nice left hook from Vologden. Vologden's looking better in this round right now, as we start to get into the last minute of the round. He's looking better with his hands than Luna does. Luna looks good with his kicks, though. Nice shots from Luna. Logden's looking good here. Luna hits him with a massive right hand. He drops Luna, though, on the comeback. Oh, my God. Knock him out for Logden, man. This would be huge for my bets if you knock him out. Massive elbow, though. Holy shit. He's trying to knock out Luna. Spinning back fist. These boys are going after it. This is very, very impressive stuff. Holy shit. That's good. That's been, to me, like, out of every fight that I've seen, that's been the most exciting by far. Obviously, like, Imanol gets a finish, and Fernandez gets a finish, but, like, you want to see something. You want to see a back and forth happen, you know what I mean? Not just one fucking 2-second finish. And these guys have been going really hard. Man, Vologden hurt him bad after he got rocked with a right hand. Look, bang! Fucking right hook. Dude, what a shot. What a fucking shot, man. Voice of Reason says, yeah, they were scrapping hard. Vologden got hands. Yeah, dude. That's why I said, if anyone gets a sub, to me, it's probably going to be Luna. But if someone gets a KO, to me, it was going to be Vologden because he hits quite hard. He's got crazy kicks, man. Voice of Reason says, yeah, but he kind of rushes in and gets tagged up. Yeah, that's what you face when you're literally a head shorter than all of your opponents. Like, you know, you're going to have to rush in at some point. You're going to take more punches than the average guy as well. Oh, what a jab from Vologden there. Jesus. I feel like Luna's getting some momentum, though. He's walking him down more. He's got Vologden against the cage. Luna's going for some hard shots here against Vologden. He's peppering his body. He's peppering Vologden against the cage. Jesus, he's going after Vologden right here. Someone's getting finished here, guys. 100% someone's getting finished here. Martinetti's going hard for Vologden here. He's being very reckless. He's getting tagged by Vologden. Nice knee from Martinetti. Dude, Vologden's got to get off this fucking fence, dude. Oh, massive shot for Vologden. These guys are scrapping. Nice shots for Vologden. Oh, massive shot from Vologden. But these guys are fucking going at it, man. Nice elbow from Luna. Nice another elbow from Luna. There's no way this fight gets out of this round. Someone's going down. Right hand for Luna. What the fuck is going on? Elbows for Luna, man. Massive knee. Massive left hook for... Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Dude. They're just fucking throwing, man. Holy shit. Massive knee for Luna. They're just not backing away anymore. They just made this fucking agreement that they're not going to fucking back away. Massive knees. He's landing bigger knees than... Mark Vologden's not landing big shots anymore. Luna is landing the bigger shots here. This would be a miracle to get out of this round here. With how these guys are fighting, it's a miracle. Vologden's starting to slow down. Dude, he's got to be fucking destroyed with that eye. He's cut him up so bad. Luna's just landing so many massive knees on Mark Vologden. He's just eating them, though. Minute 120 left in the round. He's trying to finish Mark Vologden right here. Oh, he's trying to get the submission on Mark Vologden. He's on his back. Massive elbows for Luna here. Voice of Reason says, give them both a contract. Yeah, for sure. I think Dana might do something like that for this sort of fight. And then Voice of Reason also says, Doctor might stop this after the round ends. I agree, there's so much blood. There has to be a massive cut on Mark Vologden here. Massive shots from fucking Vologden, man! Knock him out, Vologden! Knock him out, Vologden. If you knock him out this round, bro, I love you, man, forever, dude. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. Dude, this fight's gonna get stopped. They need to assess the cut on Mark Vologden right now. Holy fucking shit. Dude, that's crazy. Daniel Kogler, dude, holy shit, how you going, dude? What a war. I haven't seen you for a while, man. Hope you're doing well, dude. Holy shit, no way this continues. I need to see that cut on Kogler. Not Kogler. On Kogler, man. On Vologden, dude. I need to see that cut on Vologden. Oh my god, that's disgusting, dude. That's a disgusting cut. Dude, they gotta stop this shit. Holy fuck, that's a disgusting cut, man. Dude, I need to see that. I need to see that. Cutman touching it with the Q-tip like that's gonna help. I need to see that cut again. It's fucking terrible. That's a fucking terrible cut, man. No, it's fucked. That's a bad cut. That's one of the worst cuts I've seen. They just said they can go a little more, is what he said. Dude, if they stopped that, I would have won that bet. But dude, I respect this though. I don't really care too much about the bets at the end, you know? Daniel Kogler, he just said, keep an eye on it, boys. Keep an eye on it. This guy might lose his eye at the end of the day. Voice says, what? You can see the guy's thoughts? I heard him say something like, oh, he's good to go or something like that. What the fuck? Dana paid that doc, says Slick, dude. Normal, there's no fucking way they let him back out there with a cut like that. Oh my god, Mark. Martinetti's got the better grappling here. Give them both a contract, for the love of God, man. They should have. I swear to God, if they don't do it, like they didn't give fucking Diaz a contract after the fight with Louis Jourdain, and I thought that was a great fight, but where both guys could have got a contract there. But this is by far way better in terms of how much these guys were scrapping. Might not be as high level, but it's a lot scrappier. Jesus. Oh, massive elbow for Luna here. Dude, no one told me about the fight clock. Oh my god. Alright, we're spot on for the fight time. Voice of Reason says, bro, the sweat and grinding into the cut has got to hurt so bad, for sure, dude. Oh, man, massive shots. Oh, he does that. I said it. I said it in my predictions video that he goes for some Rolling Thunders, is what I said. Oh, dude, massive knee on top of Vologden here. Fucking hell. Martinetti's landing some massive shots. He's had the better round so far. Daniel Kogler says, I've never seen the Apex so loud and lively. Yeah, dude. People know there's something fucking happening here tonight. Jesus Christ. Martinetti's landing more shots to the body, but Vologden's landing 122 strikes to the head so far. It must have been like literally that combination of like knee after knee after knee for Martinetti. Dear Christ, man, this is bad. These guys need to take some fucking time off after this one. Massive knee for Martinetti. That cut's going to look a million times worse after this fucking round. Good takedown for Martinetti. He's trying to get to full mount, but Mark Vologdan's doing a good job defending it. He's in half guard. Don't grind your fucking head into that cut, man. It's already going to be as bad as what it is for fucking Vologdan here. Holy fucking shit. $11 seconds left. Great fight from both boys, man. Please give them both a contract, man. Please, dude. Dude, that cut, man. Get that fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, that cut looks so bad. I can't believe this went to a decision, says Voice of Reason. I agree, man. What the fuck, dude? That fight, if that was other fights in the UFC with different doctors, that wouldn't have seen the third round. Because that cut was fucking terrible. It's worse now. Voice of Reason says they both need to go to the hospital. Listen, Martinetti, even though I think Martinetti won this fight. But even though Martinetti won, that dude needs to go to the hospital too because he took so much fucking damage to the head. Like, look at Vologdan's face, but just think that Martinetti probably took 4 times as much punches to the face. Do you know what I mean? So he needs to go. They both need to go to the hospital, big time. Fantastic fight. I'm so happy I watched this card, you know. I assume Martinetti won. I assume. Voice of Reason says it's crazy because Vologdan got cut up, but I don't think he ever got dropped, and Martinetti got dropped a few. It's true. Actually, yeah, true. You'd assume Martinetti won, right? Yeah. It's true because Luna got dropped a few times, but he did more visible damage. These boys need to fucking go to the hospital. He's trying to talk English. He's getting confused. Take this guy to the hospital. You don't need to say anything, man. Please. Holy fucking shit. Dana's here already. This is good. They're probably going to give him both the contract. Let's go! He signed both of them. Let's fucking go. Did he say he's going to give them both 25K as well? 25,000 each. They're probably getting paid peanuts. This is fucking huge. That's good. Thank God they're sending them to the hospital, sending them both, signing them both, yeah. So not only did they fucking get signed, both of them, which they deserve, by the way, they also fucking got bonuses, 25K each, which that never fucking happens in the UFC, man. In Contender Series. Dude. I've never seen anyone get bonuses after a fight. That was insane. Dude, Vologda needs that fucking eyebrow checked big time. He's gonna have like 20 stitches in that eye. Voice of Reason says Paramount money coming in. Let's go, dude. If they can give more money to the fighters, man, they deserve that 7.7 billion fucking dollars. They can give more money to them. Daniel Kogler says the fact that Dana wasn't waiting till the end to announce that is insane. He was as impressed as us, yeah. He realized something was happening there. Like both guys did not stop throwing. It must have been like a combined 400 and something strikes thrown. So very, very impressive. I was actually gonna be pissed off if he didn't sign them both. I was gonna be very disappointed. Voice of Reason says, bro, to be honest, people hate on Dana, but he knows one thing. He knows like good fights. Yeah. No, I understand. He's usually been a good judge of when the fights are good. So, dude, I can't fucking believe that. Dude, I lost both my bet. Dude, this card for bets. Let me just say, straight up, this card for bets is bad. This is gonna be one of the worst cards ever, I reckon, for Contender Series at least. But dude, I enjoyed it. Like, you know, as a fan, I enjoyed it. If this fight ends in the first round, though, like if it ends in the first round and Zanakov wins, this is good for me because like then I'll recoup some bet money for sure. Jesus, that fight was insane. Appreciate you guys joining me for the Contender Series streams, by the way. Voice of Reason says Vologden's small body, but he's got huge balls, man. He's a fucking miniature tank, that guy. Oh, look, they just said that they're both going to the hospital right now. So, that's good. As they fucking should. And, you know, hope their hospital bills get covered and shit. Um, I put another bet on this fight for round 1 in this fight here. Daniel Kogler says over 400 total strikes combined in that fight. Dude, I knew it. Like, they would have had to throw that much. It was actually insane. Dude, fucking insane. This next guy has been, like, training with Khabib, training with Islam. I saw these fight photos before. I'm seeing him on screen again, but... And then Lucas Caldas is just like a dude that just fucking... He wants to get that finish straight away, man. Dude, this is such bad timing. I need to go to the bathroom as well. Dude, I just saw Zainikov round 1. Don't worry. Like, I've just put a big bet on, like, round 1 regardless, right? Because the round 1 was, like... It was what you guys see on the screen. It was plus 100. So I've got I put more money on it. But Zainikov was plus 230, right? Or plus 130, which is good as well. So, yeah, I would recommend that. I would say, like, Zainikov round 1 is probably better than just, like, fight to not start round 2, by the way. So, I'd put that money on, guys. This is the last fight. I need to go to the bathroom, but it's like, this fight could end straight away. You know what I mean? Could have ended the first round. All right, this is what I'll say to you guys, right? Look at. I'm looking into here for just a few of you that are here, right? This has not been a good card for bets. It's been a fantastic card for a fan, I think. Especially that last fight was one of the best fights I've ever seen. Easily Contender Series best fight, I think, right? If this ends in the first round, this is a good day, right? If this doesn't end in the first round, this is a bad day, right? For bets. So we're hoping it ends in the first round. Okay, if it ends in the first round, you'll see me be. I'll get very animated. We'll just put it that way. Look at my hair. What the fuck's going on with? Come on, please. Let's end this in the first round, boys. Let's go, boys. A lot of kicks here. Heavy swings from both boys here. Nice body shot. Nice kick from Caldas. Both boys are looking good. Both are kicking hard. Massive swings from both boys. Caldas doesn't have the best defense, though. Who breathes like that? I've seen that so many times. Who goes like... Does anyone hear that? I hear that all the time. Massive shot for Zainakov. It looks like he stumbles Caldas for a second. Who breathes like that? I can hear that all the time. Slick says get even or get even worse. That's the strat that we're on right now. We need to see a finish here. Massive shot for Caldas, but Zainakov eats it. Zainakov's going to need to find that shot here because Caldas is doing really good. Nice shots. I hear the breathing too. It's got to be Anthony Smith. Someone does that breathing. Fucking hate that shit, man. I'm too nervous to watch this shit, man. These are good kicks, but we need to see some fucking... Two minutes left. Sorry, guys. Nice body shot for Zainakov. Nice right hand for Zainakov. Nice right hand for Zainakov. I'm starting to get more and more depressed as the time goes on, guys. Oh, he dropped Zainakov! I need you to finish him, Caldas. I need someone to finish someone here. Massive exchange. I need someone to finish someone here big time. I can't watch this. I need someone to finish someone, and it's not happening. Nice right hand from Zainakov. Massive right hand for Zainakov, but it does nothing to Caldas. He's got a chin. It's not happening, boys. I'm sad. We've still got, obviously, if that bet cashes, it's still alright, but that's not good. That was that bigger bet. Dude, they're scrapping these guys. Very impressive. Voice of Reason says, I hear the breathing too. It's got to be Anthony. Oh, yeah, yeah. And Zaynikov striking, seriously beautiful to watch, despite getting dropped, yeah. Even though he got dropped, he was out striking him at least like 2-3 times in that round. What is he saying? Is it about the cut? Sorry, guys, I haven't started the clock, but pretty much spot on for time. Just keep kicking so much. Zaynikov's doing really good. He's doing better, landing better shots. He's being more defensive. Oh, massive elbow from Caldas, it looked like. Nice shots from Zaynikov. Zaynikov does slow down as it gets into the end of the second, into the third round. Normally, as far as what I've seen from fight tape, but he's looking good here. Dude, that's the fucking second eye poke or third eye poke, man. He just said he was going to take a point if it happened. Oh, massive. Dude, Zaynikov's doing a great job. He's got a great slip into a counter shot. He looks really good right now. Oh, massive uppercut for Zanikov. Massive right hand, left hook, eye kick for Zanikov. This is fucking insane, man. Massive uppercut from Caldas, man. Holy shit, this has been insane. Literally insane. I don't know how both these boys haven't been fucking finished at this point. Why have I got this thing? I'm gonna start doing a punishment if I ever stop this, forget this, like, how do you say, like, forget putting this timer on here. Oh my god, massive shots from Zanikov, man. He's got a very nice like combo. He does as a uppercut into the hook, which is really, really good. It's one of my favorite combos as well. Crazy stuff here. Zanikov doesn't look too tired. He always has his mouth open though. Massive head kick for Zanikov, but Caldas just eats it, man. Do you land another eye poke? For fuck's sake, Caldas, man. Just take a point. It's not going to matter at this point, but fucking take a point. Take the point, fucking Herzog, man. Thank you. Jeez, it's about time, man. Oh, time is going. Oh, shit. All right. He just dropped Caldas right after that. Right as I'm changing the clock. He's put Caldas on the back foot now. He's kicking his legs. Oh, massive right hand for Zanikov. Big high kick as well. Caldas is just eating these shots. He'll get a contract for sure. It's not going to be the Vagabov situation. Nice uppercuts. Nice right hand for Zanikov. Nice uppercuts from Zanikov. Dude, this has probably been the best week of Contender Series I've seen in terms of like insane fights. These two fights have made it for me. The other one was more even, at least somewhat, but this one, Zanikov just put a beat down on him, but he still absorbed some damage. Caldas has put on a lot of volume. Massive right hand for Caldas. I think Caldas hurt Zanikov. He's starting to move forward against Zanikov is. Oh my god, massive right hands from Zanikov. Massive uppercuts. Holy fuck, how does he do that, man? Dude, like, shit, I'm knocking my mic out of the way, but fucking... Dude, all these boys is, like, insane. Slick says some good fights this week. Fuck, it's been crazy, man. I give him a clap, dude. They're fucking insane. Insane guys. Voice of Reason says his striking was great. He's a little chinny. Oh, dude, I wouldn't say he was chinny, but he got hit fucking with some bombs, and he did get dropped. If you're talking about Zanikov, Caldas ate some fucking absolute shots. Like, I'm surprised he didn't fucking get knocked out. Insane. We'll recover a little bit of money if Zanikov wins this by decision anyway. Which he should win. $30-26. Crazy, man. Holy shit, that's crazy. I've got to run, but thanks for the stream. Take care, y'all. No, thank you for joining. Yeah, I've got to go as well. But appreciate you guys staying. The predictions video for what's it called? Oliveira vs. Gamrot. So UFC Rio should come out within a day. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching Contender Series with me, and see you guys next time. Have a good one, Slick. Have a good one, guys. Daniel Kogler, A Voice of Reason. Have a good one, guys.